Good morning. I believe it is 9 o'clock, so it's time to get started with this Avon virtual opportunity meeting. And I'm already hearing a cat scratching at the door, so if I have to jump up and leave to let a cat in so it won't drive me crazy, I'll do that. I've been working on this event, getting ready for it for a couple of weeks now, and I know a few of my team members have been planning and getting ready, and there's one of them now. Good morning, Dina, or Deanna. I always forget. Dina, right? We don't talk in person a lot, but we talk on Facebook and in Messenger, and I don't have to know how to pronounce it there. But anyway, we're happy to have you as a part of this meeting today, and I just want to explain in this first video mostly how things are going to go. Deanna, thank you. I thought it was Deanna, and then I said it wrong. And I see I've got Sheila Stutz with us, who is my coach right now. So she'll be observing how I'm doing this. And I believe this is the first virtual event that she has seen one of us do, because this coaching experience is all new. That's one thing that I'll be talking about later in the day. And good morning, Sheila. So in this first opening live video, I want to tell you what we'll be doing today. This is not like a Jerry Lewis telethon. I'm not going to be glued to the screen all day long. I will be coming in and out all day from 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock tonight. And y'all let me know if this is showing up sideways. The last time I did a video, I started it off vertical, then went horizontal, and forgot you can't change in the middle of it. But I think if you start off horizontal, you're fine. So we hope this goes well. Good morning, Jennifer Morgan. Okay, and Monica. All right, so got a few friends on, and hope to have some more jumping in later. But you will be able to come back to this event all day long and see the different videos that I'm posting, and also the other information that I'm posting, because I'll be putting up some links to some information. I've done some pre-recorded videos through the Zoom program, and so I'll be posting those as the day goes on. And I have several pictures that I'll be putting up, and just some written information too. Okay, so let me tell you to begin with that I have been an Avon representative for over 30 years. And I'll tell you a little bit about my background story and about why we are doing this opportunity meeting, okay? Just over 30 years ago, it was in April, the first part of April, I believe it was the 7th, I began my Avon business. I was a young mom, had quit my job, bought a house, and had a little girl the previous summer. And an older lady, Ms. Donnie Durham, was coming down to deliver Avon to me because the local representative had ended her business, and so Ms. Donnie Durham was driving from Harvest proper, which is north of where I live, down to where I live, which is also in Harvest, but more the Monrovia community. And she said, Sandra, would you like to sell Avon? Because I'm driving a distance, you know. And I'd never thought about selling Avon to my knowledge, but I'd always loved fragrance. My grandfather on my father's side in West Virginia had collected Avon bottles, and so the Avon lady was always coming by my grandparents' house. My grandmother bought a few things too, but he did most of the shopping because he loved auctions and he loved collecting and things like that. So he collected a lot of the Avon bottles, and that's why I was really excited to see the Wild Country boot come out in Campaign 20. I'll even post a picture of that later on. It's the first decanter that we have had in a while, and that is celebrating the 50th anniversary of Wild Country. Maybe I'll put that in the links, the comments on this video once it's posted. So my grandmother on the other side, I thought, this is my mother's mother in South Alabama, Bruton, Alabama. I had thought that she had just helped her sister with her Avon business, but my mother told me later that no, she was an actual representative herself for a while. So I had that background with Avon, but growing up, cannot remember ever having an Avon lady come to our house. So I did decide to begin my business in April of 1986, and we were assigned territories at that time, and I had just kind of a 2-mile square area that I went to, ordered just a few brochures, went door to door looking for customers, and took my daughter with me in the stroller, or left her at home with the husband when I did my business. So I only, did things like 2-hour periods at a time, and I should have turned the phone off. I didn't even think about doing that because I had to get back to the little one. And so that was the way I did things in the beginning, and it worked out fine. I had a son 2 years later, and then later had, I began to take care of my 2 nieces as they were born. So through the early years, I had little ones in the house, and I would go out to do my deliveries, sometimes taking one or more of them with me, however it worked out. Business stayed small. And as time went on and the children grew, the two nieces, was no longer taking care of them. They were in school. And then, they came in the afternoons, some for a while. But when they got old enough, didn't come anymore. And my 2 got up to college age, ready to go to college. And we're going to a private, the first one was going to a private school up in Tennessee. I began to build my business larger, to start helping more with the expenses of the family, especially those college expenses. And so at that time, sometime right around in there, I began working with Avon Leadership. And Avon Leadership is just where you do your regular sales, but you are also adding members to your team, which is what this opportunity meeting is all about. Myself and my team, the Cloud Climbers, are taking advantage of Facebook events to do this virtual meeting all day long to hopefully add a few people to our team, or at least let people know how they can become members of our team, what is involved in the Avon business, how to conduct their Avon business. So I'm going to be giving a lot of information. I'm going to try to keep the videos that I do shorter. I'm not seeing the time on this right now. So I'm not sure how long it's running, but I want to keep them shorter so that people can watch them, in spurts. And as the day ends, everything should stay in the event for a period of time. This is my first event to actually be in charge of totally. We've done some events for our fall market, and I think they stay up until you take them down, but I'm not sure about that. If it has to be taken down, then I'll move videos and such things over into my YouTube channel. Okay? I want to just go ahead and tell you right off the bat how you start selling Avon, and then I'll give you all the information about the Avon business, okay? You start selling Avon by going to a website and signing up, ordering a kit. You go to sellavon.com. And when you go there, you'll be filling out your information, and it's going to ask you for a reference code. I'm not going to give you the reference code right now because my team members who are part of this event each have their own reference code. I have mine, they have theirs. Whoever invited you to come to this event, if someone did, is the one whose reference code you'll want to use, okay? It's going to say on there, when you go to sellavon.com, that reference code is optional. It is not optional for you, okay? Because you're part of this event, we don't want you leaving that blank. What happens if you leave that blank is that you would be assigned to someone, and it might not be one of us. We want to be your mentor to help you with your business, and each of us are prepared to do that. And I am I'm the top of the line. I forgot that term that Avon had used when I looked on the Avon system, but I am the team top basically. But my team members under me, I would be working with you. They would be also if they had invited you to come. A treetop. Thank you, Deanna. I'm trying not to look at all the comments as I go because I'll lose track of what I'm saying. But yes, I am the treetop, and they are my tree. And So what you would do is ask the person who invited you to come to this virtual opportunity meeting what their code is. And when they give you that code, you would put it in, and they would receive the notification that you had ordered your kit and you were ready to get your business started, ready for you to work with them to help you to become a success. Okay? So that's what you do. And now in my next video, I will begin to explain to you why you would want to do it. Okay? So I'll be back in just a short while with another video. And I know all of you can't just be glued to your screens all day long looking at me talk and looking at all my posts. So just jump in any time during the day that you want to, or look at it again another day if you don't have time today. Okay? And yes, Deanna, the code is the last portion after the slash on your online store URL. Okay? Then I'll look at this myself before I post it and make sure that I'm got it everything right. I'm looking at the right spots on this camera. Okay? Bye for now.